Hey YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Movies. We've got a bunch playing this week. We're going to open this up, show you what's inside. It's very exciting. And I'm also going to be starting my first model stuff. I've got a Batmobile from the Tim Burton film, which is going to be pretty cool. And we're also filming a bit more of 10K Me, so maybe we'll get to show you a bit more of that. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. We went shopping. We bought a bunch of stuff for the studio to upgrade it. Let's just go through it all. Alright, so over here we've got a Wi-Fi range extender. The Wi-Fi in the shed's been a bit of a struggle recently. Finally got a new camera bag, got some more carpet tiles, a bit of the wardrobe department, a rack, and the piece de resistance. Finally, some proper heating in this place so we don't freeze in winter. Let's just get to installing it. Alright, first up we've got the Wi-Fi extender. That should make it a lot easier in here to connect to stuff. So by the end of this, the amount of footage we have of me struggling with boxes is going to be incriminating. Oh, it goes that way.
Is it easy?
Yeah, but I need to go inside to set it up for the first time. Alright. I'll be back. Okay, it's all done. I actually had to move over here because it didn't get quite as good a connection over there. But here, now we're not wasting data charges. And while I was doing that, we set up the heat pump. Well, the heating system.
Alright, no more cold days in the studio. Beautiful remote controlled warm water fan heater. We've already gained 2 degrees since we switched it on, so it'll be cozy out here. Beautiful. I will tidy up the cables, I promise. Making films from the ground up. Done.
Alright, well, it's time to get down to it. This box has been sitting here for a few days now. I got delivered a little bit earlier, but I had to come down from Palmy to get it. I'm actually really excited about what's inside. But yeah, it's really time to cut it open. Just pass me my knife. Thank you. I like this thing, I bought it on again. Here we go. This right here. This is the Andural sword from a New Zealand company, a New Zealand-based company called Superior Swords Limited. You can get it at website superiorswords.com. That's gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
For Frodo.
You know what we need to do, eh?
Conquer Middle Earth?
We need to test it, mate.
Yeah. We'll catch you outside. Alright, as you can see, we're outside now. It's time to test out the blade. Now, it's not actually sharp, which is good for our purposes because it's a prop, but it's still a big, heavy piece of metal. So we're just gonna call this a test to see what would happen if we accidentally managed to hit someone with the sword. That's our excuse for destroying a cabbage.
I was not expecting that.
got a wardrobe department and 3 costumes.
We got another package. That means I get to use my knife again. Alright. So this is another exciting piece of equipment for us. Not weaponry. Not weaponry, unfortunately. This is a interface for the sound booth. So it's going to be able to connect out here to the room back there, which is very exciting for us, because at the moment, whenever we want to connect something in there, we have to run a cable through the open window, and it's not very efficient, and it looks ugly. So this will be a lot cleaner. Let's give it a second while I open it and I can show you. So glad this is sharp. I like this. And here, oh, it's got screws. There we go. Let's keep that in the box so we don't lose that. That might be an extra, but I'm not taking any chances. Bam. That is actually really slick, and I like that. So up here, you got our 3.5mm jacks, which is, you know, your regular amp cords, and these are all Canon ones, which is a lot of the times like microphones, usually. Yeah. I had to get the nod of approval from the guy that's worked with more music technology than I have. So we're gonna put this on the wall over there, and I guess we'll show you how it is when it's done if it finishes this week. Alright, there it is. It's been installed, thanks to Dad, because I'm not very good at this. So yeah, next step is to actually put glass into these windows, which should properly seal off that sound room and make it sound even better. And that's the end of the video. If you made it this far and you liked it, consider subscribing. We're going to be doing these every week. The next few ones probably aren't going to be as long as this one was, because starting from next week, I'm going back to uni, and that's going to be a lot of my time, and I'll be away from the studio for 5 out of the 7 days of the week, so that'll be not much for me to be doing, so I won't be doing much around here, but Dad will still be working on stuff, so it's just down to what he does, really. I'll try to get some footage of if I do any work up there, but probably shorter videos for the next few weeks of this. We didn't get around to everything this week. We didn't get around to shooting 10K. We didn't get around to opening my model up. I can probably do that in one of the future episodes. But yeah, leave a comment, and we'll see you next week.